Hey guys, what is up? Blackjack here, and welcome back to Minecraft. We're back for yet another episode. Oh, okay, I didn't even notice you there. But yeah, we are back for yet another episode of Minecraft on this beautiful single-player world that we have begun. And once again, I'd like to thank you very much for the beautiful love and support that you guys have been showing on this series. I know that doing much aside from Rainbow Six isn't something I normally do, and you know, seeing the fact that, you know, people are willing to watch Minecraft with me. What is with the pufferfish today? But yeah, seeing that people are willing to watch Minecraft with me is actually a pretty good thing. It's pretty refreshing for me and for the channel as well. But enough about that. I'm pretty sure you guys saw the intro and you thought, damn, that's pretty good. And it is pretty good. It's the replay mod on Fabric, and I managed to get it to work. It actually, I never managed to get it to work before. Otherwise, we would have had you know, replay mod third-person views happening previously. But I wasn't able to do that, so you know, it's all cool. It really doesn't matter regardless, because something big happened in between episodes. I was working on, you know, some things. I was doing some fishing, made a redstone contraption out the back that I'm going to show you guys in a second. And in the middle of all that, I got a dog. I found this little buddy. He was hanging out by the sheep pen, and he just came in and said hi, and I gave him a couple bones. Actually, yeah, a couple of bones. I still have some extra. And yeah, I have a dog now, so give me name suggestions down in the comments. I do have a couple of name tags, and I can spare one, I think, to really make this guy our own. I mean, he already is, but you get the point. Now, I know you guys heard me say a redstone contraption out the back, and I'm pretty sure you guys are thinking, a redstone contraption? Yeah, that sounds pretty fancy, doesn't it? That's because it is, and that is the Cobblestone Generator. Pretty beginner friendly, shall we say. Pretty easy on materials, just some redstone. The big thing that you really need for this system is the observer. And you know, that takes a while to get, because if you don't have access to quartz, you can't really make an observer. So you know, the nether exploration in the previous episode helped us out quite a bit. And this is, of course, a design by Avamance. At least I saw this in a YouTube video of his when I was looking up cobblestone generators quite a few months ago. And I've built this in a lot of situations, so I'll be putting the video in question in the description box down below, so you can go check it out for yourselves. Maybe even build it. Not entirely certain. But I didn't put this in this video because I don't see this particularly as something you guys would have liked to see in a build video per se. I just sort of built it on a whim. And I do have a idea for a cobblestone generator much later, when we get into like massive redstone farms and stuff like that, is when, you know, we'll have pretty interesting visuals. And a squid died there. So what are we going to be doing this episode? This episode, I've got an interesting plan, which is actually to go out exploring, you know, put all of my gear on, take my shield, take the torches, and go out exploring into the wilderness. And why is that? It's quite simple, because I'm going to be working on an iron farm. That's why. I need villagers, I need a village, and I want to see how far a village would be from us in this save. So having access to villagers like that would be pretty handy. And we're going to be working on that in just a minute. The sun's just setting, so let me quickly sleep. Right now, as it stands, we're going to be going out to find a village, because villager-related stuff and whatnot. And of course, all the villager-related stuff that isn't an iron farm is probably going to be going underground. That's how I like to do things, and I'll show you guys that in this episode probably, when we get to working on the iron farm. Oh, and before I forget, one other thing we'll be doing in this episode is actually working on this overall farm design, expanding it so it can take all of the materials that I want it to take, and you know, it won't be a pain in the behind for us to do this in the video itself. I'm not sure if I'm gonna put that into like some sort of time lapse or anything, since I'm working with the replay mod for the first time. There might be some things I'm not able to do. I'm not really sure. I'm yet to properly give it a time-lapse test, and I think this video is probably going to be proof of whether or not I can do it.
A few moments later.
Alright, just checking one last time. Everything seems to be ready. I've pretty much got all my essentials covered, and we're going to be heading out in the direction of west. Yeah, let's head west, and let's see what we can find. out in the wilds of Minecraft. And oh boy, this should be a pretty good one. I legitimately had no idea we were this close to the open ocean. Like, damn, this is pretty close to the open ocean. We're just back over there.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, no, actually, I've changed my mind. We're gonna be going to this way, which is, if I just check real quick, about between south and west. So I guess southwest. Keeping a close eye out, and wow, okay. Yeah, this area definitely has seen better days thanks to this rather unfortunate lava lake that seems to be here. I'm not gonna take it out because I do want some lava close by. And I feel like this one's going to be pretty useful, especially, I mean, it will be useful for the iron farm, but I feel like it's going to be pretty useful regardless. Oh, wait a minute. This is pathway. That's a house? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We are, if I can manage to get up on top of this particular area, quite literally back there. A village is spawned this close to us. Are you serious? Hello? What are you? You're a weaponsmith, alright. And that's a pretty nice sword you're selling. Don't mind if I... No, actually, no. I'm not gonna steal the sword right off of him. But ooh, this looks like a pretty sprawling village right here. Oh, hi, chest. Oh, that's a lot of iron. Don't mind if I do. Obsidian. Don't mind if I do. I do love me some iron and obsidian. And hey, little guy. What's up? You're gonna go back in? Oh, you've got a brother. Nice. Ah, potatoes. That's great. Emeralds. Dude, all of this stuff is just so good. Pumpkin seeds. That's pretty much confirmed for all of my farms as well. All 4 slots are filled. Wait, is there another spider spawner back here? Bruh. Ah, here we go. There's a couple more houses back here. Or, well, whatever this is. This is a little tent with stone grinder on it. Probably be taking that for my own game, though. We got a pumpkin farm with some wheat around here. Some sugar cane. That's great. I'll take that off your hands if you don't mind. But yeah, not much to go off in this farm. But we do have somebody working a stone grinder. We've got other smaller villagers that we can help, shall we say? You know, it is what it is. I'm giving them jobs by doing this next bit of this entire video. This and get back in there. There we go. You guys are now safe from all of the mobs, and I will be back for you in just a little moment. Let me go back to base. I've got the coordinates marked, and we're gonna have to go on a serious mining session because I need a lot of iron to make this work. And there we go. That was literally what, about a couple minutes of walking? Not even a couple minutes, only a few seconds of running around in this area, and we're already back home. So that's how close we are to this village, which is, again, ridiculous. Harkening back to episode 1, I don't know how I'm getting this lucky, because really I shouldn't be. By all counts, I should not have a village, a spider spawner, a zombie spawner, a very good diamond mine, a nether portal, and all of this stuff so quickly. I did not think I was going to. However, now that it's daytime and now that we know what we've got to do, I think we all know what's about to happen. The next step, the next big step, is for us to go mining and to get some beautiful new materials from the village, and those are of course the villagers themselves. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I am ever so excited for it. Right, so without much further ado, with a couple of arrows in my my arm, my leg, I guess those are on my leg. Yeah, they're on my leg. But yeah, but without further ado, let's get into the mining session I was talking about just earlier and dig ourselves some nice juicy iron bits. Well, that ended up being quite the successful mining operation, seeing as, of course, I was able to dig up quite a lot of resources. As you can see, not only do we have a ton of redstone, a ton of regular stone, 55 iron ore and 14 gold, and of course, a couple stacks of coal, 13 diamonds, which is our highest diamond stake dig to date. And ladies and gentlemen, this is of course going to be going in with the rest of my diamonds right there. 17. I think that's enough to get started on a decent piece of gear, while all of the stone is going to go into our building materials as well. Because ladies and gentlemen, all of these building materials we're going to be needing for our upcoming project in this very episode itself. And that is going to be a huge landmark, because we are going to be building not only a villager breeder, not only an iron farm, but also a creeper farm. Spoiler alert, that creeper farm actually never happened. I'll talk about that at the end of the episode. You know, there's too many big things in one episode, and I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna get tired of like 3-4 time lapses in one, so I probably condensed down the iron farm and the creeper farm into more progress update style, the ones I've been doing so far. But let me know how you felt about the mining montage just now, because this is my first time working with the replay mod for a full-fledged video, and my first time working with the replay mod in general, so let me know how you felt about that. Alright, so what is our next step? We've already got all of the rails, some powered rails, some redstone torches that we will be requiring for this project. And you can see that I've dug down here just a little bit. You know, it's a 1 block wide staircase into what seems to be nothing for now, but this will actually become an entire room by itself, right? This will actually become its own huge room with wings that extend out of the front, the two sides. I don't know about the back, seeing as there's no space over here, but regardless, there's going to be lots of things down there. Now, why is that a case? Why is that the case? Is because when I bring the villagers from the village over there, they're going to be going straight down into a villager breeder system that will be present in this area. So I'll be needing to dig this out a little bit, but before we do that, what we need to do is we actually need to establish a rail system going from here, right, from down there all the way to the village. That's going to be a couple hundred blocks worth of materials. Thankfully, I have everything we need right here. And what we're specifically going to be using, of course, is as much of the non-essential block types. So for instance, like andesite, you know, and granite. Stuff like this is what we're going to be primarily using to build this bridge. And on top of this bridge will, of course, go all of our rails that we needed to put down. So yeah, it's gonna take a while, because, you know, putting down so much granite and so much dirt is gonna take a while by itself. Then of course there's the whole fact that, you know, it's a fairly boring and repetitive task, so I'm gonna just keep doing it, and I'll give you guys updates on the progress of it so far. I'll probably need to dig out that mountain just a little bit more. I already did some of that in the time lapse, and you can see my pumpkins have already grown out. So I have, of course, some potatoes. It's great. It's looking great. The farm, it's progressing nice and properly. So I'm going to keep doing this, and I'll catch you guys whenever something rather significant happens. Yeah, this is going to be one of the problems. Running into trees and leaf blocks. We're gonna do a little bit of vegetation destruction, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I can't really like help it. I've got to do it if we want to get this project done as soon as possible.
1 eternity later.
Right, so we've hit the village. I'm just doing a little bit of housekeeping in the area to get rid of some obstacles, you know, a little bit of deforestation. Unfortunately, it's got to be done. And now I have to extend the line from inside of this house all the way out to the line. This has to be that way. I think I can actually get away with one, placing down a bunch of wood here to convert the path blocks back to regular blocks. Then, whoa. That was a different sound. You guys still alive in there? Yeah, they are. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a fox. Oh, man. I don't have any sweet berries on me. Ah, that sucks. Anyway, what we need to do now is try and figure something out. So that works. All right, that's perfect. And then the line just goes out from here. Oh, okay. So we cannot actually use the vegetation in the way I was hoping we could. That sucks. Oh, no. Yeah. Get out of the bed. I'm sorry. I had to. There we go. Oi. And here we are. Nice and quickly, back to base. Over 300 blocks traveled. I think it's 300 blocks anyway. I mean, I've been just spitballing that number all over the place, thinking, hey, it actually makes sense. Oh, and I've messed up. I'm not surprised. And there we go. Line completed. Now we gotta get a minecart and get all of our villagers into said minecart. You know, it is actually funny to me how, like, I know it's not much. It's actually a pretty small area that we've covered in the grand scheme of things, right? But I like how this looks. I like how absolutely great this area looks from just over there. When you clear the tree line and you see just this, it looks good. It looks pretty good. That's you know, it's just nice to see that. There we go. 2 minecarts have been made. I think I have a furnace that I can make as well. Yep, there we go. And furnace minecart is also done. We've got our fuel source and we've got our furnace minecarts. So now I'll be powering the powered rails. I'll be putting redstone torches down next to them as we go along, and then we can get our villager population. Of course, I'll still have to dig this out before I go do that. So, you know, I'll catch you guys when every other thing is taken care of and when I can actually get to work on getting the villagers here. Right, so this is a pretty fairly lit area. As you can see, I've dug up slightly here as well, just to mark out the kind of space we'll be working with. And I think this should actually be just enough for the design of villager breeder that I will, of course, be working with. Primarily, I just need a 3x3 area and some height, you know, like 3 long, 3 across, and some levels in height. And we need quite a few materials for that, so I'll be getting to work on that as well. And once I have all the materials and get started building it, I'm going to give you guys the rundown on how this one works. And I'll also be putting, of course, as I did with the Avamanth's Cobblestone Generator, I'll be putting the link in the description for those of you interested in a little bit more detail about the design that I'll be making use of here. There we go. So that pretty much completes the design. And of course, what I've done here is I've used the primary villager holding cell, which is like a concept from Raiseworks, but I've used the modifications that Impulse SV used in his Infinite Villager Breeder tutorial video. So I'll be putting both of them in the link down below for you guys to follow and check them out for yourselves, and just in general follow Raiseworks. He does some beautiful farms for Minecraft. But right now this is done. All I need to do is sort of retrofit a rail line, or extend the rail line from there going into this particular area. It's gonna be a little tough. Ouch. It's gonna be a little tough to actually do that, but I have a bit of an idea. Of course, we're gonna be breaking that bed, making sure you guys can't actually get on it, and we're gonna put a random whoa, where are you headed, big guy? You are an excitable one, aren't you? Really? I can just get out? I didn't know that. You come here. Let me just put the bed back in that case. I can break this. There you go. Now I need to... Yeah, now I need to go follow him, so this is going to be a while. I have just completely lost track of this guy. He's gone far, far ahead. It's probably already in the villager breeder system for all I know. And time to break this one. Ah, yeah. Let me just close you in and get rid of that, and your... I mean, yeah, I guess what works... Hey, now. Get the... No. You, my friend, aren't going anywhere. Well, at least we got one of our carts back. I'm fine with losing the carts, really. I don't mind, but it's all the way down there, so we can recover it right now. And there we go. So, we've got the area blocked off. All we need now is just a second villager. And we are pretty much set. Don't worry. There you go. Now that I've pushed him, as soon as he's the powered rail, there we go. Look at him go! Yeah, that's right. Here we go. Dismount right there. And it's a good thing you guys are in your mine carts, because now you'll be forced to go straight to bed and get off. Both of them should be in bed. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Oh, perfection. Let me just get rid of all of this stone, all of the excess materials around here. So these guys have pretty much nothing to pathfind to. That way we won't run into any trouble with, well, their pathfinding. Are they going to get themselves on that ledge? Because there's no other place for them to be. Over here is a little too far down for them to be able to pathfind to successfully. I'll just clear it out a little more just in case. And there's the cave. I've been hearing cave noises all the time since I've been working here, and there's the cave down there. We'll go caving there soon as well, because to make sure that the expansion goes through properly, we're going to need to make sure that everything below us is actually clear, and it clearly is not. Right on. So now, with everything done and dusted, everything else done and dusted, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the big one. It is time for the big one. Excuse me. And that is getting our materials for the iron farm. We're going to need a lot and a lot of building blocks. Like a literal metric ton of building blocks are going to be required for this one. And the design I'm going to be using is a concept by Avomance, once again. And this one is actually taken from his Iron Farm video for 1.15.2, I think. And I want to give credit where credit is due. I did take the initial design from Avomance, tweaked around with it a little bit, and that's how I came up with the version that I'm working with. So, yeah, like I said, credit where credit is due. Don't you just love it when a plan comes to fruition, or looks like it's gonna come to fruition, and then fails right at the last minute? I'm pretty sure you guys are looking at the pillar behind me, the structure up there, and thinking, what the hell is that? We didn't see any sort of time lapse, and that's because, unfortunately, the replay mod failed, ladies and gentlemen. It could not record what I needed it to record. And I just got done building this thing too. You can even see I've got the barrels in there. And all I need to do is actually get the villagers in. And unfortunately, I don't have what I need, absolutely need to make that happen. Which is, of course, I mean, I don't have the pathway to make that happen either. But the point here is, I wasn't able to do it primarily down to the fact that we messed up. We definitely messed up, as in I messed up, because the replay mod crashed, didn't have enough RAM allocated to Minecraft, and that's why, unfortunately, it's, yeah, the replay's not there. Oh god, that is uncomfortable. But yeah, we don't have a replay of the beautiful stuff that just happened, so I do apologize for that, everybody, as I wanted to really show you guys what I could do with a building montage, and I'll probably have to save that for the next episode when we do the creeper farm, because again, I'm really short on time. I won't be able to do the creeper farm. I can just finish this off, this top section over here, get the iron farm rolling. But for that, we need some lava, we need a little bit more iron for an anvil, And yeah, we need an anvil and also, you know, to name tag the zombie, because otherwise the zombie's gonna disappear. We can't exactly have that. That's why let's really quickly dip into the nether, get our couple buckets of lava, and then get out. There we go. Right, there we go. And yeah, we're gonna have to go on a little bit more of, at least I'm gonna go on a little bit more mining, because I need the iron to make the rail cart. I have powered rails. I hope there'll be enough, but I'm gonna need wool. What? Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. Oi! You're not supposed to. How did you get out? Huh. Oh god, they leaked through, didn't they? Are there any more down here? No, these guys just leaked out. Oh, great. Really? I blocked you guys in on your own village, and now you guys are gonna force me to block you in here too. Where'd he go? What?
Much later.
Right, we've got our first candidate. Hello, sir. Good afternoon to you. Let's get you in where you need to be. Set a little bit of line back here, and let's get back to it. Perfect. Something incredibly important that I forgot to add was actually a bed, and I'm surprised I actually forgot to add beds to the whole system. But yeah, here we are. So let me just push you in farther in. That's bed. That's bed, and that's a bed. That's right. We're doing a cross pattern here. Give me that minecart. Right. That took a sweet amount of time, didn't it? But all of these guys are now in. Now all I need to do is spawn-proof this entire thing to make sure that we don't get any spawns that are not, you know, desirable, at least in this situation. And I'll be doing that with wood slabs. You know, it's just gonna make this thing look a little better overall. I wanna make sure that the things I build look good as well as are functional. So you know how it is with these things, it just never stops. Oh, there we go. We got a couple. That's good. That's still fine. We'll have to. Oh, that's 3. Okay, maybe that's not so good anymore. We'll have to kill them. What's gonna have to do? Lagging behind you. This guy is yeah. He's pretty important to this entire project right now. Without him, this whole thing goes kaput. I'm gonna have my pickaxe in hand because I don't want to kill him accidentally. The entirety of this project has just been mess after mess, and now we need to get this guy in. Come on. Come on. Done. And gotta name you. Bob. There we go. He's been named. Let's just pick block and done. Yeah. Instantly. Let's go. We have a renewable source of iron. You guys have no idea how excited I am for this. All right. Let's get this whole thing dismantled, question mark. We're gonna do that later. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do that later. I consider this a resounding success. Well, I'm gonna be cleaning this up off camera. Of course, you guys don't need to see it. So, with all that being said, and the iron farm pretty much complete, at least the first tier of it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you everybody so much for watching. I'm sorry we couldn't do the creeper farm in this episode itself. We're gonna work on that in the next episode of Minecraft as soon as we jump into it. But that is gonna be it for this first episode. Look at him spawning right behind me. Goodbye. But thank you everybody so much for watching. If you like the video, leave a like down below to show support to the channel, and subscribe for more videos like this whenever I can upload them. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.